Welcome to Blue Helm Space News Brief. You can find us at bluehelmco.com. On this day in 1966, Star Trek debuted its first episode in the United States. It is Tuesday, September 8th, and these are your top space news headlines. Today, Northrop Grumman announced the name of the next Cygnus spacecraft launching to the International Space Station in honor of astronaut KALPANA CHAWLA, the first woman of Indian descent to go to space. According to the Russia space agency Roscosmos, 4 Indian astronauts are, quote, in good health and are determined to continue their training, unquote. The trainees arrived in February and are scheduled to complete their stay at the facility in early 2021. According to the Russian space agency, the training program for the foursome has encompassed a broad range of skills necessary for spaceflight, according to the Roscosmos statement, including learning Russian and studying every aspect of the Soyuz vehicle. To date, 2 Indian astronauts have flown to space, but only on the Russia Soyuz capsule and the U.S. Space Shuttle, rather than on an Indian vehicle, which is a stipulation of the Gaganyaan program. Russia and India signed the contract for training the 4 astronauts in June 2019. The first crewed Gaganyaan mission will carry up to 3 astronauts on a 7-day mission, according to the ISRO. The Indian program aims to launch an astronaut before the 75th anniversary of India's independence in 2022, according to the previous statement from the nation's space agency, the Indian Space Research Organization. I don't usually include opinions, but here's one for you. The former head of NASA's human spaceflight program, now working as a consultant to SpaceX, said he welcomes greater commercial activity in low Earth orbit, but cautioned against ending the International Space Station prematurely. Bill Gerstenmaier outlined the benefits of the ISS program, from science and technology development to the setting of standards for future exploration efforts. The station, he added, has also been a catalyst for commercial activity, creating demand for launch services for cargo and crew and hosting a growing number of private activities and facilities. While NASA has discussed plans to eventually transition from the ISS to private space stations in LEO, he warned against doing so too quickly. Quote, the push will be strong to end ISS and free up resources, predominantly dollars for exploration. I think that's a false trade, unquote, he said. Quote, ISS is still playing a very strong role in U.S. leadership, unquote. In other news, genetically enhanced mice retained or increased muscle mass after spending a month on the International Space Station. The findings of the study, published Monday in the journal Proceedings of National Academy of Sciences, suggest that muscle and bone loss could be mitigated for astronauts on space flights, as well as for people on Earth who experience muscle degeneration. Do you hear that? That's the sound of no worries. That's future shredding. Contactless on-site shredding from LA to Orange County. We provide residential and commercial service to meet your needs. You don't have to believe me. Go ahead and check out our Yelp reviews. Our friendly staff is here to meet and exceed your needs. So give us a call at 562-426-0557 or visit our website at futureshredding.com to set up a reoccurring or one-time purge shredding service. Again, that's 562-426-0557 or futureshredding.com. Law, policy, and events in space. In a request sent this week to Capitol Hill, the White House included a list of items known as anomalies that it wants Congress to address in the continuing resolution. That is a stopgap funding measure to keep the government open past September 30th. One of the anomalies is the funding for the U.S. Space Force. The administration is requesting that 4 major funding lines be transferred from the Air Force's budget to separate Space Force accounts. The funds for these accounts were in the Air Force's budget for fiscal year 2020, but were supposed to be separated out in the fiscal year 2021. So in the fun section of the show notes, I've included an article titled, How to Debate a Flat Earther. Take that how you will. That's all I gotta say. Also, I forgot to mention, tomorrow, September 9th, you can click on the link in the show notes and it'll take you to a live video to watch Techstars Starburst Space Accelerator Demo Day live. This accelerator is backed by a ton of companies and the technology is going to be pretty cool. So the next launch is September 10th, so we're looking out for that one. Please tell a friend about this. Tell them they can listen to it on their break or in their car on the drive home or into work, even the next day. It's all good. And subscribe, rate, and review. That helps us out. Also, check out our website. Purchase a hat. The new logos will be out soon. All right, guys. Drink your water. Talk to you tomorrow.